He's gonna get there, yes, the goal is won it, what a champion, mate, beat down
Just another day, another dollar to be made. It's just another day. Oh, it's just another day, another dollar to be made.
And we back. Welcome back to another episode of the Kiwi NRL podcast. What episode is it?
4, I believe.
Episode 4. Today in the Fit Zone studio, content studio, we have Jason Weatherly. How are you, mate?
I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
You well?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm good too. Thanks. I hate when people do that.
Yeah, no. That's why I didn't do it last week, but then I felt rude. But nah, I'm good.
Someone doesn't ask how you are and you say, good, thanks. Yeah, sweet. And then we also have Sam. What do you want to be called again? Optimus Brill. Okay, Optimus Brill. Should have practiced that first. How you, bud? You all right?
Always good, man.
Always
Always good.
Always good.
He's always good. He's always on. All right. How did everyone's bets go on the weekend?
Yeah.
Nah.
We'll touch on that later. Geez, we got a bit of chat on the Facebook page.
yeah.
Everyone coming out of the woodwork, mainly because Hums picked the Warriors 13 plus.
Yeah. That was always going to be a topic of conversation. Easily.
I think he's just done that just to spark some convo because it's the unspoken rule. You just don't.
Yeah.
Like you do try scorers and that, but
You
anyway,
never pick a margin with them.
not with the woes.
Because if you go 12 and under, they'll go 13 plus or lose.
Yeah. Or they'll just do the opposite of what you think they'll do.
Mm.
But yeah, we can talk about it later when we get to the bet section. First up, we're going to change the order up a bit, aren't we?
Well,
Technically this isn't.
Yeah, no, always goes first. Well,
Yeah, so yeah, nah.
first.
We'll kick it off with yeah, nah, which is this sound. Didn't think it was going to be that one, but that's all right. Yeah, nah.
Sparkles.
Let me just bring up topics. I've already lost the topics again.
Wow.
Oh, CHT is going on holiday.
Yes.
Pulling out his holiday leave. We'll start with you because my tendency is to go left to right.
Yeah, that's right. Now, I guess it's easy for him to say yes, and it's I think it's a yeah,
Yeah.
a yeah, not a nah. Man, if it's good for his mental health and it makes him a stronger player coming back, all for it, as long as it's for the right reasons, sweet as.
Too easy. So it's a definite yeah. All right, Jace, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm yeah as well. Like
Yeah.
he obviously wants to go on that break. So if he doesn't get to go on that break, he's probably not going to play with as much heart.
No, yeah, I'm hearing you.
So like, I'm a yeah. Plus he got that ruptured nut. You know about that, eh, Sam?
Oh, twisties.
Yeah, twisted testes. Similar operation to Sam.
Actually, my brother had that, eh?
Oh, actually, Timo had that too. Legit.
Oh.
More of a lost testy.
Misplaced.
It was just up the groin area somewhere. Quite common, the travelling testy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely yeah.
You're a yeah? Sorry,
Yeah.
you just need to speak a bit
Right.
closer.
Oh, do I need to go a bit closer? The other one was great last time. You could lean back.
Okay. We'll change it back around next time.
What are you?
I'm. Oh yeah. Big yeah from me.
Oh my god.
I forgot we recorded that.
How good is that? It's a big.
Lenny would have been gutted if he was like all nice this week.
Yeah. So it's a big yeah from me, obviously. Yeah, it's not common. A lot of the religious boys do it. Like
Yeah,
Mormon.
yeah.
Like Jordan Rapana done it. He went on a Mormon mission, came back better.
Hope
At the
Wadi
time
as
of
well.
the game.
Was it
Yep, yep.
Wadi? Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
so yeah, I think it's a good thing. He mentioned that he wasn't enjoying it. He wasn't really in it. So sometimes you need to get away from something to find that love for it again. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of years.
He said, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. The second topic was. Do you remember what it was?
We're doing
Yes.
Matt Lodge.
Yes.
We can do Matt Lodge.
Yeah, technically not a Kiwis player like Sam said earlier, but he's affecting a Kiwi team. And we'll go with Jace if you start.
So wait, what's the question though? Like,
Oh yeah, what's the question? Well,
Father's Day.
is he allowed to do what
Father's
he's done? Pretty much.
whether you agree with what he's up to.
Nah. I am a little, in a polite way, pissed off about it.
Oh, the man's pissed off. Look
Yeah,
out.
like
There's nothing scarier than a pissed off Jason
Yeah,
Weatherly.
that is true.
with a growing moustache.
That's it. It's finished.
You can't I feel like you can't just leave halfway through a season, especially if you're a first grade player that plays pretty much nearly the whole game for the team. They're
Yeah.
obviously counting on you. Counting on you.
Especially now that AFB's a bit injured.
Yeah, exactly.
Yours.
So
It's a solid no from you. That would be a...
Is it from the mouth or was it actual in the?
I actually
Funny
done onto that microphone.
but yeah, and I don't know, I feel like there should be like me and Lenny were saying earlier in the week, there almost should be like a statistic or something. If you play over 50% of their games for that season, you shouldn't be allowed to
Gap it.
gap it halfway through the season, like effective immediately. Because like obviously you're a big part of their team. Like it probably should be over 50%, for example.
Yeah, but if they can't do that and they're disgruntled in an organisation,
Yeah.
That was the next point.
you're not going to play them because they just can go out and just throw 4 passes or
Yeah, bloody oath.
Just poison the culture of the team.
That's
If
true.
they're not, if
But
they don't want to be there.
shave
know.
points.
It is frustrating though, Jason.
It
I know what
is.
you're saying.
hey, his loss when we make top 8.
Yeah. When the Warriors, not us, remember?
I mean,
Yeah.
we as
I'm
a
Roosters over here,
NRL
bro.
community.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Sammy, what do you reckon?
Definitely a big fat. That's the exact one. That's bad, eh? Yeah. What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'll say it because you've got you knew what you signed up for. You knew what you're doing. Eventually, the Warriors are going to come back to New Zealand, and it's
Yeah.
it just shows he got a lifeline with the Warriors, and I think he's just ruined it for his NRL career now because
Well, he hasn't finished out a contract yet.
no, exactly.
all.
So
Yeah.
the Dolphins won't sign him, even though that was the talk.
I think that's also off the table too
Yeah.
because O'Sullivan's off him now too.
yeah,
or
exactly.
something.
So I think he's shot himself in the foot big time, and I can't see him playing NRL ever again. To be honest,
It'd
Could
be
be
almost be like in a way, like suck for him, but like a good thing to see, like someone getting punished for them
Playing
trying to
it.
take a club for the.
that's exactly it. Like, and it's not like he is a marquee player of the NRL. Now you see it all the time in the NFL where players go bonkers and blah blah blah, but they get brought back to another team because they are a great sportsman.
They're
But
yeah,
but
like he's good,
he's good.
but there's too much other stuff that comes with it.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to poo-poo that too.
Poo poos.
It's a poo move, Logie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just disappointing, I guess. We had a good rotation there. But then it came out this week that he was named in the team list on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Then texted the coach and said, hey, look, I'm probably not playing this week. Or like any other weeks. Kind of vibe. And then like Nathan Brown's like, oh yeah, we should have a chat about it. And he's like, basically that he was out. He was done. So, I mean, there might be other stuff going on, but outside looking in,
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, come on, man.
Vossi wasn't happy.
Well,
Yeah.
I definitely
Yeah.
agree with
Yeah.
Andrew?
with the voice of Stacey Jones Rugby League. He was correct.
Very correct.
Bloody great on that game.
He was
Vossi. Vossi, yeah. I think, is he on all the games? Probably is. Can't have a league game without Vossi doing
Yeah.
it. All right, what's our next section?
This is how well organised we are.
Okay.
Terrible.
Terribly. But you carry on.
I didn't write down. You had it on your phone.
What is it?
Oh, I thought we're only doing the 2-year NAS?
Oh, yeah, no, there's 3 year now.
Yeah, 'cause
Sweet.
that's what I was waiting for.
Okay, so next time I'm going to write it down on our list of what we're actually doing. Sorry.
Well,
We get in there.
the
This is why
si-
I've delegated this part to Jace to try and...
the new signing of
Louis.
Oh, Dynamis. Louis.
yes.
Who wants to go first? I'll go first. I'm
Yeah.
going
Yep.
first,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Cool.
It's a bit of a wobbly one. I'll explain first.
Yep.
Because obviously they came out and said they're going to look... Well, they kind of fudged... The Warriors kind of fudged to the media what exactly was happening with Lodge.
Smoke screen.
They were like saying they were keen to look towards the future. So, interesting play getting quite an old player who's playing like Queensland Cup
Yeah.
into the team. But I think that's just a stopgap because obviously we're short someone from right now,
Yeah,
Which
and
isn't-
it's only to the end of the season.
which isn't ideal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's probably not a hell of a lot of other people around right now. I mean, it's a different story for probably in New Zealand. A lot of people coming out saying we're going shit because we're not blooding any new players, but it's hard when you're not at home.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and I think a lot of the Warriors players haven't even been playing for the Dolphins because they were playing for the Dolphins team, but I think now they're not. So this is just worst case. This is just getting to worst case scenario. Yeah. So it is actually, for me, going to be a year.
Yeah.
I think, it's kind of one of those things you kind of needed to do.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not the greatest player. He's probably not the worst, though. He was part of the two Usos at Canberra Raiders on that rotation when they made that final. He was good.
Made Origin.
Yeah, so it's probably not on a lot of money. So I think it's probably a good thing. We need someone. So, yeah.
Cool. For me, no.
Piss off now.
Well, just pretty much what the Warriors came and said after the Lodge thing is they want to will prove that and put that person in that position. You know, there's no point having a new signing straight like the day after. Yeah. It's just I think for me it's definitely no, and that's pretty much it really. Just if you do what you said, and blood the young fellas.
Yeah.
You know, it's great for a locker room filler, you know, but you know.
But also they could have came with that, and then also like a young guy.
Yeah.
Also, but they just came with the old.
Well, you know, there's a guy that's on the bench waiting to come out. You know, you might breed in a new, you know, a superstar lock or a superstar front row. You know, it's
plus you could. I don't know if you'd want to, but old T Harris could shift up into the front, but it might take some of his game out of him.
Yeah, I think that's too risky.
Yeah. Okay, it's a no from Sammy.
I'm on the fence.
Well, that's what I was saying.
I know
it's a wobbly one.
I'm just gonna lean towards and just give him a chance because he's only there for the end of the year till the end of the year.
Okay.
So that's the sign. And so I was like, see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how he goes. It'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot of years in that segment. I love it.
Yeah.
Everything was
Well,
yeah.
Well, even if you're saying something about the no.
There must be. Surely we have to have a year counter between that segment.
Drink for every year.
Well, we haven't got enough.
Whole vessel for a whole year.
We're at best.
All right. What are we moving into next?
Player of the round.
Player of the round. What? Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'll go with this one. I know that won't do it. All right.
That should have been for Matt Lodge.
Yeah. I should have used the poo for the fart. Sweet. All right. You want to go first, Jace?
I can go first.
Player of the round. Coming to you.
It was
proudly brought to you by
FitZone.
Oh yeah, FitZone and
the Sindo. Cheers.
I was going to say Max Ultraviolet Low Carb.
It looked like 2 times that we both interrupted. But thank you, FitZone.
And then the Sindo, I guess. Wherever you are.
My player of the round. It was a difficult one to pick, I reckon, this week.
Yeah, definitely.
But I've gone Fisher Harris.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
yep.
He had a solid game. Got the try. And
yeah, that would have been good anytime.
Yeah.
That would have been good
He had pretty good
anytime.
stats. I should have really brought this up.
Yeah, but like I agree with that because that's why the Panthers won through the middle.
Yeah.
And that really sets up for them to.
Absolutely.
Like it took them a while to get their first try, but they just keep going and going.
Yeah.
They don't panic and just start swinging it. Shit, they're doing the old shit. It's not working straight away. They'll still look to go through the middle, but you're right there. You figured it out.
It just wasn't doing their usual.
Naughty picks again. What the?
So we've got 1 try, line breaks, 1.
What else?
Tackles made 31 with 0 missed.
31 0 missed in the mids.
And
getting whacked in the face.
Total run meters 145.
Total whacks in the face.
Hit up run meters 127 with 18 kick return meters. So he had a solid game.
Solid game from the big man, the cousin.
So he's my player of the round this week.
Yep, agreed.
All right, that's a good pick.
Thank you.
A solid pick. I always forget who I've gone.
You're a shocker, eh?
Well, mainly because I go back and forwards too much. Then Tappers, big tap. I'm going to go with Joey Tapini. He had another mean game for the Raiders. Bring up his numbers, guys.
Yep.
Can't remember off the top of my head.
33 tackles, 0 missed.
Oh, same go. We've gone the same guy.
Yeah.
All right, 33 tackles,
I think
0
that's-
missed. Similar sort of result.
Well, look at his past on the look at the list and see how much tackles he's actually missed. It's pretty cool.
I should have his actual percentage right there on that one of those main stats, actually. Joey, tap. Oh, where's the gold? No, you got to go the other way.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Tackle efficiency is 96.6%.
Unreal, eh?
Made 317.
I think that's career, though, eh? Was that just this year? Pass. That's high as fuck.
That's high as a. Well, it's had 10 games. Average. That means average of 31.7 per game.
So scroll down, Jace. Is that the last game, the Rabbitohs game? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
189 run meters for 186 hit up meters.
Ooh. It's a big knock from the.
Well, he's not even double figures yet for tackles missed.
No.
Isn't he?
Oh, yeah, so
much?
we're up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, 11. 10.
11
Maybe.
10 or something.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's pretty good, man.
that's good.
Yeah.
Not Alex Twal, but hey, he's only missed 2 this whole season, I think. The old Lebanese assassin. Can't get a try, though.
Well, neither. Jose's only got 1 this year or something, hasn't it?
Was it this week or last week? When did you get a try?
Like 3 weeks ago or something, wasn't it?
A couple weeks ago.
Wait before.
I need to go this way.
Other end, yeah.
Oh, against the Panthers.
Against the Panthers. Against the best team as well. All right, yeah, Joey Taps.
He's the only person that did get a try for the Raiders that weekend.
Oh, they get pumped, eh?
Oh, 36-6.
Ouch. Yeah,
So
anyway.
pumping in league statuses.
Yep.
See old Noah Vaseline, bend him over. All right. Sammy, you've gone Joey. as
Yeah,
well,
I've gone
isn't
Joey as well. It's a no-brainer, really.
I figured that after you had that stat just roll off the...
Yeah, I know. You know, I love doing my homework, so.
it? Yeah, he's very diligent.
But
the
yeah,
study.
you know, I only watched the second half of it, but it was probably the half to watch.
Yeah, I agree.
So, but no more said, no more. You know,
That was a good game, actually.
it was.
Because I think was I the only one in the Super Brew that took the Raiders?
Probably.
I did, eh?
I just knew I took the Rabbitohs, and I was like on the cusp pretty much
Yeah.
taking the Raiders. I was like,
Shows how shit the Rabbitohs are without bloody old what's his face?
Ray Reynolds.
Yeah,
No.
well, and Cameron. Or no,
Oh, Cameron, and
Yeah,
missing
yeah.
Latrell as well.
yeah,
Murray.
Yeah, there's a few out.
Cameron Murray, yeah.
How good is Cameron Murray? Shit, yeah, they're missing a bit there.
looks. You know, he's probably 99% of the looks in that team.
He does bring the overall average of the whole team up look-wise.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Does.
All right, next segment. Man,
Our point system.
the Tawara and Nikals. All right, what can I do for this one?
Okay.
I'm scared
All right,
Yep.
now.
we can get some more sound effects too. I'll sort that out at some point.
We have to get a Transformers one. Come
One
on.
of you guys want to start this time?
Yeah, you can start, Lenny.
Okay, I'll start.
Yeah, middleman.
Middleman. So for my 3, I'm obviously going to go
Tapini?
Adam Pompey. Oh no, Joseph Tapini.
Adam Bobby.
Sorry, Cass. For my 3 points,
Throwing shade on people like that, eh?
yeah, no. Barely can make a reserve grade footy team, but he's throwing shade at people. What a champion guy, eh? Pretty Ricky. Jordan Ricky for the Broncos gets my 2 points.
Oh, debuter.
Got a try as well. He's really starting to look good on that edge. Gets through a lot of mahi as well, so he's going great guns. Thought he deserved a couple of points. And yeah, Tohu Harris, even in the
When he played, he like
once again they went off and they lulled into that
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, say no more. When he's off the field, they just go backwards. When he gets fit enough, it's going to make a difference. Might be too late, but Tohu.
Wouldn't you think that they'd bring him on when he at full fitness so he could keep that? You know, I've always had this mentality:
Just like
if he can't play the minutes,
yeah,
don't play.
because you're almost gonna you're running the risk of re-injuring him. when
Yeah,
he's not
exactly.
ready. It's not worth it if you're not, especially when they don't come right.
That's what I've
forward.
always found bizarre about rugby league is that's how they do it.
They do
Yeah.
that a bit, yeah. I guess with him too, and that they know that they need him out there. I guess, but
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
you'd almost sacrifice those last 2 games. So he came back this week.
yeah,
and
yeah, for sure.
Possibly. Who knows? There might be something more to it. They might be just trying to get his fitness up.
me or
Yeah.
you?
No, you got on one.
He had Tohu.
Oh,
Tohu
Tohu.
for one.
You go, bro. You go.
Okay, well,
You got the mic.
I've gone Fisher Harris for my 3, obviously. 'Cause he was my
Yeah, I
player
found
of the
it.
round.
I really want. That's why I had to keep forgetting my stuff because I had him originally.
Yeah.
Then when I started going through my list of people, it was a hard one not to put my cousin in. But
Is he actually your cousin or not? Or you just
I can't
started
prove it.
Nah,
But we're from the same area.
just fungi in or what?
From the same area up north, okay? The mighty Hokianga.
Very nice. For my 2 points, I've gone Tapini. He did have a good game.
Oh, tap, tap, tap. Tap it in. Yep.
Tap it in. And, yep, that's right. That's
Oh,
right.
okay, yep.
That's where I gone. I got confused for a second. And then for my 1 points, I've gone Ricky as well. Oh, pretty Ricky.
Pretty.
He had a good game. Try. Man. Why don't we get into these guys for tries?
I'm trying.
Like, who tips out Kieran Vaughan?
Some battler. Fuck. He gets 1 try a year, man.
Hey, it could have been that 1 try.
No, he's already got it the week before.
Damn it.
Yeah, so that's...
Cool.
Oh, no, then you're next. No, you haven't gone yet.
yeah.
Sorry, Sammy, I'm trying to cut you off.
Yeah, I think it's just normal reoccurrences.
Sorry,
You forget the right hand side, eh?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm always playing that left edge. But you're always putting it on the inside, then you blow up because it's like, it's on. No,
Yeah.
don't look.
Tapini, 3. Fisher Harris for 2. And speaking of the man, they got only 1 try a week before. Kieran Foran at 1.
He
He played
Solid
pretty.
game.
he ran some good lines as well. And like this.
Always does.
I think him signing for that new contract to sort of give him a bit of boost, saying, "Hey, I've got to bring something to this new team." So he stepped up in the last couple of weeks, and
Again.
I'm quite happy to put him at 1.
So good, man. So good to see him playing good footy, man.
Yeah,
One of my all-time favourite players. Just plays the game rough. Probably not great for his bod. Obviously, that's why he's been in and
Nah.
out. But what a weapon. All right.
absolute weapon.
Is that all of them?
That's our points in. We have a new leader.
Oh, hang on. Is there no drum roll? Okay, thank you. Applause.
Is Joseph Tapini.
Oh, the tap tap.
He's sneaked in with 15 points. 1 point above Papali'i, who's on 14.
We didn't actually get a point this week. Hard to fit him in.
He
Yeah.
didn't play very well at all.
Oh,
The pups.
wasn't it as usual?
And neither did my boy Manu either. But
Yes, right.
Yeah. And then we have got Fisher Harris on 9 points to make up your top 3.
Sweet. So obviously the forwards putting their hands up.
Yeah. Not really any playmakers like halves or anything.
Naturally, we've always,
Well, with
been,
Jerome Hughes out,
we've always
Yeah.
been a bit thin in that area. But this week he's back, I think. I think that's the Storm.
yeah,
I think he was just on the
Decided to rest him.
cusp, like, oh.
So it's really showing. I didn't actually see the Storm, much of the Storm game. I only seen the highlights.
I watched the last 20 minutes and it was great to watch. I love seeing them just absolutely.
Man.
There's a good picture of the big man Nasty just hands on hips and he was just shattered. I was like, yeah, you're a Kiwis player, but you're a Storm player first. And I was just clapping.
Do you know what that feels like? Yeah, getting a punt. Sorry. They
Someone's
probably don't even know what that feels like.
No,
Yeah.
I think this whole thing
They're
that's
like,
going
where
through-
am I?
Yeah,
Someone's comment on one of the posts was like, the rest of Australia is going to sleep well tonight. It's pretty weird to see though. But when we turned it over,
I know they got Puppy and Jerome out, but I guess they are key players. But shit, you'd still the caliber of team they have.
yeah,
Yeah, I just did not see them getting pumped again. Like I could see them possibly losing.
yeah,
I just hope my bet's not coming in because they're getting pumped.
yeah, man. Come on, what are you up
Go on the
to?
right way. Just don't pick it. Just go head to head, mate.
Oh no, I can't. I can't do
He's
that.
after that value. He's
He's
a
a
bookie.
margin man.
But after we turned it over from the Warriors game, it was all I seen was 36-6.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, Storm. And it was like Cowboys. I was like, yo,
Yeah, how good that was.
you don't see that score being put on the.
the other one I want
Storm.
to chuck in. Pete had a good game again too.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know. He was on the cusp with Kieran Foran for me.
Yeah, shit. We had some players play well this weekend.
Is the left hand wing for them? Is he Kiwi? Or is
Taulagi?
he, yeah.
Well, we had that conversation on the Facebook comments. Ringo asked.
Yeah,
But he has represented Junior Kangaroos and Queensland, but he is eligible for New Zealand. So until he says a definite no to New Zealand, he's eligible.
Okay.
That's how we're playing that. Cool.
Yeah. Well, Benji Marshall represented.
That's right, 100%. He
So
played Aussie school. What was the weirdest thing you'd ever seen?
yeah,
They bring up the photo of him in the Australian jersey. I
Yeah.
nearly threw up.
yeah, it's quite disgusting actually. And did he have that little afro?
Yeah. Oh, I can't. Yeah, was that little afro? Eh? Yeah,
Yeah.
schoolboy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sideburns and afro.
Fluffy sideys. All right. What's our next segment, mate?
Teams.
Straight into the teams.
Name your teams.
Kiwi teams of the week, proudly brought to you by. What else can I sell around here? Jason. Brought to you by Jason.
He's not much.
If you want to sponsor the segment, obviously you'll get great coverage to about 5 or 6 people. So
We're really reaching people now.
don't forget, there's 3 of us and a couple other the boys that probably watch it back. So 2 other people who aren't us.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure the Sindo would sponsor.
The Sindo. Well, fuck, you shout them out all the time. Jeez. Probably else a bit now. Sweet. All right. Brought to you by the Sindo. You want to go first, Sam?
Yeah,
You
I'm
always
fuck. Yeah,
said
yeah,
you're last.
yeah. I always go last of the teams. Right. This week was quite hard to actually.
Very difficult.
Very, very difficult. Players in positions that, once again, are just thrown in there because, one, there's probably not a Kiwis player in that position at the moment.
Yep, okay.
So,
I like it.
um,
Real Stephen Kearney vibes.
yeah, just upstream without a paddle situation. Right, Tamari Martin at 1. He's just at 1 at the moment, I think, generically. Instead of 5, I've put Mulatalo at 2 because there's someone else at 5 I'd rather put there after the weekend.
Yep.
Big man Peter Huku at 3.
Nice.
It's an easy sell, that one. Joey Manu didn't have the best game, but
Still, he has to
you still put him there because he's probably the best centre in the game at the moment.
He has to do worse than that.
Yeah.
Get kicked out.
Jordan Rapana at 5. I think
a menace. He's hard to handle.
I think he had his best game on the weekend, to be honest.
What was
I
that little
think-
flick pass of
Yeah.
his?
Did
Yeah.
he do 200? Did he get over 200 metres in the end?
He kicked on
Oh, yeah, he was goal kicking.
his goal kicker too, and he got
I didn't even know he even. Oh, actually, when he played for the Titans when he was younger, I think he done goal kicking.
yeah. So yeah, that's easy. My 5. Dylan Brown, Kieran Foran in my half pairing again.
Nice. Yep.
So I'm quite happy picking Foran. He's on form. Put him at 7, easy. This one was hard to put 8, but this player can play there. Fisher Harris, I put him at 8
Yes.
because he can play there,
Yep.
but I'd rather put him at 10. But yeah, at 10 I've got Jason Tapini because he was the form 10 of the round.
Yep.
And then hooker was particularly hard because Smith had a terrible game.
Didn't have his best game, no, from what I've seen.
Marshall King, all right-ish, but you know,
Probably last week Marshall King had a better.
Yeah,
was it
exactly.
Last week he had a pretty good game.
yeah. And then also Jazz Tavanga, you know, I don't have a definitive 9,
Yeah.
but going on, who's the better player? Smith is the better player.
You have to give him similar to the Joey situation.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
It'd be crazy not. Like
Yeah.
he'd have to play really bad, do a whole lot of cocaine on live on Facebook, and heaps of other stuff, and then he might not get the jersey.
Bleach has definitely got to his head at the moment.
Got to the whole team. They need to
Yeah.
dye their hair back.
Yeah.
Who was your number 8, sorry?
Fisher Harris.
Fisher Harris.
Oh, yeah.
And then JT.
Yeah.
The old-
Tohu at 11. That's probably not his number, but he can play there.
No, he's good on edge. I rate him
Yeah.
on edge. He's got good
So,
passing game. So
and depending on, I've got these 2 with a arrow across
yeah, switchy room.
switcheroos. So Isaiah Papali'i and Kenny Bromwich at 12 and 13. So they can do whatever they want. But it's just,
Paper, scissors, rock.
yeah, it was pretty much like that. Jazz at 14. Isaac Liu at
Isaac.
he played well last
He
night.
did play pretty solid.
He's
I didn't see.
he's not Roosters form like he was playing for the Roosters, that menace, but he's got a little something. Asako, I think he's found form again, a little bit form. Not,
Yep. I
not the,
prefer him. I definitely prefer. Like he can fill in at fullback, but he's
he's good on the wing, man.
he's a good winger.
Yeah.
So yep.
And then just Dallin, just generic back.
You
Can
slot
play
him back
anywhere.
in. You slot
So-
him in.
You slot him in, so easy money.
You.
I'll go next.
Yep, you go next.
Oh, that's what I was looking at.
Oh no, I got that wrong. Shit.
I got distracted by beers. Oh, for Rapana,
Yes.
a total of 160.
160 running meters. Oh, that's pretty good. How many tackle breaks? He likes to break a tackle.
4.
See, he's pretty solid, reps. Jeez, you can't go. Even off the bench, he'd be a real menace, like, not that you'd use him there, but I remember how they used to play Jerome Hughes off the bench for the Kiwis?
I've always thought about Rapana going into maybe a prop or a lock situation. I would know.
I could definitely see him at lock.
Yeah,
Like,
he's got the frame and the build, and then he just gets the little bit of
fend and shimmy
bit
and
of finesse about it.
the crab and the old flickaroo. All right, so at 1 I've gone, without being a superstar, I think Chansey definitely played better. Or
He didn't play much minutes though.
No, he didn't, but I think he's getting back to there. Just for the makeup of my team, I'm going to put C&K out the back. I found it real hard with the wingers this week because quite a few put their hand up this weekend.
Yeah.
Because even old Kenny had a good game for the Tigers. Then you got Mulatalo, and then you got Rapana, and then you also got Taulangi if he is going to play Kiwis or not. So,
I feel like he's getting better each week as well.
oh yeah. So in saying that, after all that novel, I'll go Rapana. I'll go at 2, Joey Manu at 3. And I'll go with the combo of Peter Hiku and Taulangi on the edge, just to go with like a little combination of might be getting. Dylan Brown 6, picks himself. 7 for 4, and even though he's kind of said he retired from the Kiwis, he might. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
No, he won't do it though, because he'll get injured again. It'll just be the worst thing for him. But if we're just purely picking on form, you have to put 4 in there. SJ had some better moments.
When he ran it,
He must get so sick of that. He said on the podcast he gets sick of hearing he must run it. But man, when you run it,
you're on.
you know, like I was saying the other night, you don't have to step everyone and like get a try.
I've just never seen a player of his caliber so flat in the last 30 minutes of a game.
Yeah, it's just like, and I'm sick of the drop off. He just skips across,
Yeah.
drops someone off. I mean, that's cool, but just when he went to like, it's not about like running all the time. It's like going into the line, then you can select your pass. When he done that, I screamed. Remember how I said I was going move it. Then it was too late. I said don't move it. Then he didn't. And he ran. Then like got the try. It's like he like dug into the line. So Shawnee, come on, man, love you, bro.
He did the opposite of what you said.
Yeah, but anyway, I think he has some. Well, it's just rocks and diamonds, obviously, and some other moments that went so flash. That's why I've gone with D Brown and 4 and 8 is the fish. 9 I'll put McCheesy in there. Sorry, Brandon Smith, if we're being official, and James Fisher Harris at 8. Number 10, Joey. Where's the gold? Tap Tapini, and yeah, this is another hard pick. I might even change it right on the spot.
Yes, I love that.
I'm gonna switch them around, but I'm gonna give Ricky a start in one of the back row positions. Still got a hard on for Ice Puppy, so he's staying in there. Tohu Harris to fill on the 13 naturally. I've gone with Timati Martin at 14. Can play fullback, cover the halves positions. Probably can throw a ball out of dummy half too if he needs to.
Yep.
So I'll just chuck him there because he'd be a Mr. Fix-It. So that would move Nicola to the bench. Big nasty Nas and Jared Wadia-Hargreave on the bench. He played well, the big dog.
But his mouth gets him in trouble.
He might have blown up. He might have given the ref a spray, but what about me?
Sorry, I didn't catch your.
It isn't
Scroll
fair.
up there. I didn't catch your last few of the actual startings.
Oh, sorry. So I've got Nicola not switching around. Jordan Ricky is playing
Oh yeah.
back row with Ice Papali'i and Tohu Harris on the back. Shit, that's a nice little combination of people. Yeah, I reckon, our forward's looking good. I mean, it's never really been our issue, though, has it?
No, never.
So, looking forward to that, especially when you got a decent hooker like Brandon Smith, if he can stay injury-free. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice.
We don't have a kicking hooker, though. That's...
No, I think it's kicked on the odd occasion, but I mean, nah, actually, you wouldn't do that. I said you could. Possibly. I mean, in the World Cup, maybe they'll take Cody Nikorima.
Yeah.
I think he's still got something to offer. You could possibly slot him But he doesn't like to play hooker, so all 14. But that's just his best. But anyway, sweet.
Okay.
Your turn.
I've changed my team up a little bit this week.
All right, I like to hear that because we can't just keep naming the
Yeah,
same
exactly.
team.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've gone.
But ice will never be dropped from my team. Anyway, carry on.
I know. Dallin at number 1.
Yes, I almost done that today too. Good on you,
After watching him in the weekend, he's just a solid runner of the ball. Like,
mate.
So-
Someone on this NRL Fanatics page had a crack at him about his carries. I was like, does this guy even know the game? Like,
Yeah.
did he even watch the game? But anyway, yeah, carry on.
I've got, Dallin at number 1. I feel like he'll be a pretty good.
How
fullback.
good is that ringlet mullet? Like, he'd literally be told to Nico if he straightened his mullet. I reckon.
That was glorious, eh?
But I do like the poo mullet though. It looks good. It goes well.
He does. Rapana at number 2. Where have we got? Hiku and Manu, 3 and 4.
Yes.
Mulatalo at number 5.
Mully.
Kept him in.
He played well.
He's a solid runner. Like,
Yeah, he's good. He's got a really good finisher too.
yeah. Got Dylan Brown at number 6.
Shock horror.
Yeah.
No
Did
way.
anyone see that coming?
Nah.
He's only been. It's good
I
because
was-
that means when I do the graphic, I don't need to. I just always skip number 6.
I was almost going to chuck.
Who?
Let me finish. No. Sean Johnson at 7, but I've gone Foran. Like, I watched that game. It was a pretty good game for Foran.
Yeah, and I've because I said earlier I wasn't going to put him in because he doesn't want to play international footy, but
Hey, he's Kiwi.
he is, and he's not going to. This isn't the team that's actually playing.
Exactly. It's not like we
Maybe
picked
when
him.
we go to say when we have to pick the team that's playing Tonga in the weekend, then you probably can't use Foran.
Probably not.
Okay,
Uh,
unless he wants to play.
Foran.
This Fozzie dog, the Foz dog wants to come out.
Fisher Harris at 8.
Yes,
He's a solid player. Really rate him. Brandon Smith at number 9. Like,
everyone else.
Yep.
yeah, well, everyone else, and like Sam was saying, like at the moment he's probably our best, even though he didn't have his best game of the weekend. Wairua Hargreaves at number 10.
Yes,
He, even though he got a bit mouthy, he had a solid game
I had
as
a
well.
solid game. It's
There
good.
was good clash against him, and
Yeah, there was a good battle between him and the fish.
yeah. So yeah, I've got him at number 10. I've chucked Tohu at 11, same as you, I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
Put him on the edge.
Yep.
Maui.
12, I got Ice Puppy, Lenny's boyfriend apparently.
Oh, prove me wrong.
Joseph Tapini at number 13. I've gone the same as Lenny because I've taken Dallin at number 1. I've put at number 14 Tamade Martin.
Yep.
So you can, if you need, you can shift him around wherever you need, almost.
You're a top man.
Nass at number 15. Jordan Ricky at 16. He was in my starting.
I see you flipped around the other way, so I did it the
Yeah.
other way. I brought him off my bench.
I had him on my
Young
starting.
joker, like those young guy jokers that get debuts, man, they hiss. I
Yeah.
still remember Hargreaves' first game, man, that was fucking good. Rip bloody Sam Thido's head off.
He was in my starting, and then I was like, either way you put him, he's still going to have a probably hisser.
yeah.
So,
That's right.
and then I struggled with my last one, but even though none of them really played good, I've chucked Bromwich in as my.
Yeah, I didn't put Jesse in this week. It was the first
I
time
was
left
really
it out.
struggling.
But I thought Jared played with all the rotation and that. I think Jared played well enough to be going on that week alone. Then
Yeah,
he gets
yeah.
the nod.
I chucked him in. I was struggling with who should I go, but
Yep.
chucked Jesse in.
All right.
And
Nothing too crazy there, but there's some good options. I got a question though.
Ooh, question.
Brandon Smith gets injured before the Tonga test. Who are you putting in? Because we are slim on the ground for them hoes. I mean, hookers.
I really like Jazz in hooker because he's got that size to him that he can.
But
have a
does he
nudge by
does he
one.
choose to play for Samoa though?
No, he's said he's come out and said
Oh, is this cool? That's
he'd
cool.
love to play for the Kiwis, but if he doesn't get that, he'll
So his first choice is Kiwis.
But
I'll
he'll
be-
play,
Okay.
play for Samoa if he
Well,
doesn't make the Kiwis.
I really like Jazz because he's like it.
And he
If
can
he's,
play. He
if
can
he's
play
close to the
hooker.
line, he will have a nudge. But I like most of the time he won't do it in the last as well.
Like he's not going to be an elite hooker like say like a Brandon Smith or Harry Grant or whatever, but he does the job there and he can like He's passionate.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he can fill in that lock if he has to.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and he's versatile, if you will.
Mm.
And he'll go handy as.
Yeah.
For me, I think Marshall King, just because he is a ball playing.
Yeah, he's
Nine.
good, eh?
He's out and out hooker too.
Yeah, and
He's playing there
he
every
is.
week.
And then because I like Jazz off the bench,
Yeah.
so that's why I would never start him.
That's why I like as
Regardless
well.
of-
I really like Jazz off the bench. Like,
He's that classic bench player.
Yeah, he is. You know, he brings that aggression, and then, you know, but Marshall King usually plays the full minute, so that's, you know, but that's who I'd pick anyway. Is a straight hate
Because
replacement.
if you got a forward pack like that, like it's awesome having Brandon Smith, but if you got someone who can just deliver a good ball, that's probably all they need to do
Yeah,
in a test match.
yeah, for sure. It's all good. People can handle stuff through the middle. That's, you know, that
Yeah.
you're never going to win a game up through the middle. It's all about what you do on the edges and
Yeah. No, I think Marshall King's probably what his name. I don't mind that Jazz either. You know, he's a bit of a, and he does have
I don't know. He just looks more hearty with the,
the head tape.
yeah.
So if he makes a team, he gets
Like you've got to have the
compulsory
head tape. Yep.
Okay.
Just remember that, Jazz.
But then who else is there after those two? That's probably it, eh?
just see how cool. But just
Well, you got, like you were saying before, you could have Nicodemus.
Oh yeah, Nicodemus. Yeah, he might. I assume that he'd be in the World Cup 30 something, whatever they take. Unless Sonny Bill wants to go last minute and then he has to miss out.
his or hers.
Underwear.
No,
Budgie smokes.
Pudgy smugglers.
Oh, I heard it. UMS were doing that.
Yeah,
Geez, they're into it. Next minute you'll have bloody. You probably got the socks already.
yeah, already got them.
He's got socks. They got all sorts. UMS, get in there. What was our next section?
Best bet.
All right, best bet. Now, what can we use for that? Well, the current state of how we're going, we'll use this one. So, what we should do, what we might do from next week is like basically, so each time you have an imaginary $10 to make the math easy
Yep.
on what your best bet was, and then you get a running total like negative whatever.
Oh, so like per person?
Yeah.
Yep.
Each person's
Yep.
bet, not our one.
Yep.
Also, the reason I put it in the multi is just easy to kind of show everyone's bet.
Yeah.
So a few people are giving us heat because it's like that multi is bloody crazy. It's just because it's easy to then
Yeah.
portray in a post. Okay, people, so calm the fuck down.
If you want to put your life savings on it, I'm not taking credit for that.
Unless it comes in.
Yeah, then
Then I'll,
you owe me a bloody beer at least.
I want a divvy.
All right,
A
Best
box
bet.
of something, can you?
best bet. Who wants to go first?
Old Bookie over there's probably got his odds
Bookie?
already.
Ordered it in my head. My bet of the round is Canberra 1 to 12.
Oh,
I should have gone
I love
first.
my.
I think you can have the same one. It's fine.
I've always got a secondary bet. You can always.
I have like
at,
three
at,
bets.
at 375.
Nice.
Just if Canberra's a good team and they back up a performance, then they can knock the Eels off. I think they have the team. So and
The Eels is a mad one because they beat obviously Panthers and
yeah
Storm.
yeah
They've lost to the likes of the Tigers.
and they just won against Manly. Just with
Yeah.
if Tom Dvojevic didn't get injured, then I reckon it would have been a whole different last 10 minutes of the game. So that's
fair enough.
yeah. Canberra's 1 to 12.
You say you've always got a secondary bet. Oh, should we just see what Jason's got? What did
Yep.
you have? Just Raiders to win or something?
I was having Raiders to win as well.
What are they 280 something like that?
Yeah, I was struggling with my bets as well this week. There's quite a few like good little clashes this weekend.
Yes, there is. There's a few good matchups.
Mouth watering, someone would say.
Who do I go? Do I go in my?
If you're still thinking about it, I've got mine.
Yeah, you
lined
go.
up.
You go yours.
Okay, so I've gone with. He almost made my Kiwis team actually. I've gone with Trillionaire Thug Ken Mamalo.
I've actually forgot about that guy.
Anytime double.
Oh,
Done it on the weekend. It's a bit amateur, then try and do it again.
yeah.
It's got shades of Kieran Foran. Anytime try.
Hey,
But
Touch up.
who are they playing again? That's the reason as well.
Tigers. They're playing Rabbitohs, I believe.
Yeah, so the Rabbitohs, they haven't been that great. So I just think the Tigers, they're showing a bit of resilience in that, and I just think if they can get through the middle and shift it out to Ken, it's their strike side, I reckon. Boom, boom. Big Kenny, Well, Malo gets another double. It might sneak into my team, mate. You know, you can have all the accolades you want, but you might get in my Kiwis team of the week.
Kenny.
Geez, there's moments, you know, when Ken's first started at the Warriors, I was a bit off him, but he got quite good. He got quite good, and then kind of dipped a bit, and the Warriors got rid of him. Quite good to. I don't know how you guys feel, but I wouldn't mind having him back at the Warriors now.
Yeah,
I mean, but Dallin and Montoya are also good. Montoya's good. He goes hard. Anyway, that's well off topic.
Where did you
Kema
guys go?
Malo, anytime, double Kumaras. All right, Jace, what did you decide on at the end?
My secondary bet
Yes.
was Brandon Smith a try anytime.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
He'll have a nudge probably.
He'll have a crack.
I was leaning towards the Raiders obviously, and then I actually, like I said, I struggled. But my 2 seconds were Brandon and Tigers getting up over the Rabbitohs. I reckon they have a chance.
Definitely. Rabbitohs have shown they're not that great. They look good for half a game against the Warriors, but who doesn't?
Yeah.
But yeah, nah.
Calm
Brandon,
down, Sam. Shit.
don't need to laugh that much, man. But yeah, Brandon Smith a try. I don't think he'll get the double.
Nah, he's good. I do like him.
Why did you play any of those after yours?
I want out this one actually.
Between him and Cameron Munster, who's the real Slim Shady at the moment?
Yeah, good point. Don't know. Probably Munster.
Yeah.
Also, just a little bit off topic. I love on like any NRL post or whatever, people like saying who they'd rather on the team. Why doesn't they bring out a round where the fans get to pick a team?
That's a great idea.
Like you have someone
Like all your members get to
yeah,
vote in.
yeah.
Your whole team is
like,
just selected.
I feel like a lot of us would put Dallin at for the Warriors. Dallin at number 1.
That's actually a great
Yeah,
shout.
that is a great idea. That's
I
probably the
quite like
one
it.
good idea you've had in your life.
But like even if like someone comments their team on a post and whoever gets the most likes, they
Yeah,
play
yeah.
that team that week.
There's some shockers out there too.
Yeah. But
Like, that'll be
There's some
great.
shockers out
okay,
there.
maybe you couldn't do that because you'd go you're just going on everyone else's post and choosing the shittest Rabbitohs team.
The people you're playing, I would have Reece Wesser at one. He's like 65.
How good was he in the rugby league game?
Oh, fuck,
Reece
he was
Wesser.
the ball, mate. Just give it to Reece.
Reece Wesser.
But yeah, I feel like that would be a good little
It's a fucking great idea. Let the fans pick the team, man.
just like magic round, but then you do a fans round or something.
Fuck, there'll be some crazy teams, though.
There'll be some hectic teams.
Wow.
But
Why is Nathan Brown running out as trainer?
That's how, actually, to be honest, I think that's how Nathan Brown selects the team every week.
Oh.
He just goes on a post and just some random shit team he puts it.
well, no, he wouldn't because Sean Johnson wouldn't be playing.
no. That's true.
But yes, if anyone from the NRL listening, take my idea.
They will be.
They are fixed in. I tell you that much.
I think, yeah, they especially the head coaches and that they listen to us.
Yeah. So
I think actually Madge Maguire messaged me and just said, "Hey, they fired all the selectors and they're just going off our teams, the Kiwis." So they're just like, "Why do we pay someone when these guys obviously know what they're talking about
and spend
Us.
work hours.
and we're all clocked in, doing their study, picking team? Like you don't need to pay a selector. Richie Blackmore, you can cut him off.
There we go.
Who else is in there? I don't know. It's Gary Freeman or someone. Who else is a Kiwi selector? I don't know. Ruben Wiki, maybe. Don't know. All right, what's our next section?
Game of the round.
Game of the round.
I think. Wait, does that go both ways? Like what you reckon was game of the round is, and what is going to be game of the round?
Oh, game for next round.
Can't remember.
Are we doing like game from the round being, or the game coming up? It's a very organic show, so we just make up as
I feel like there's a few good games this week.
coming up.
Like no,
Or
just
the
been.
weekend being. Sorry.
Sorry, past tense. A lot of games this last week that were good.
This is where I'm getting confused.
Well, if we want to keep it short and sharp, we're going to choose one.
Okay. No, fuck it. I'm going to choose one from last weekend.
Yep.
Love the Raiders game, mainly because I took them against everyone else. It showed a lot of ticket, it was fucking great. This round coming up, I'll just bring up my app. Who did I say? Well, fuck. Obviously, everyone's going to say Warriors Knights. No, they're not. It'll be Panthers Cowboys. I don't know. You guys might say the same thing, but shit, I'm interested. I'm very interested
I'm
to see that game.
invested. Yeah, I'm the same for that one.
Fuck, Cowboys have been good. How good's old bloody Drinkinu?
Old.
How good's old bloody Inuai?
Well,
He's
Scotty Drinkwater,
he's
shit.
mean. No. Like if it came down to it, I wouldn't mind seeing like Cowboys win the premiership. They're just playing so solid.
Well, I've seen them win a premiership live.
Yes. I didn't
You
get the
thought you were
invite.
coming, eh?
Bloody grand, eh?
Thanks, Grant.
Uh,
The missus was stoked too. We've just been weird.
Man, we
Because
got-
this one hotel room, Jace.
Yeah, all good, man.
Would you have still put out though?
just sit in the corner, bro.
Just take the
So
carry on.
we're having technical issues.
Carry on luggage. Jace is in the bag.
What was it best game last week?
Do you have one off the top of your head?
Mate, I've got everything prepared before I come on.
Of course, yeah. That's what I'm going to.
I'm gonna go Eels Seagulls. It was a messy game, but it was a good game.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Just because it went right down to the wire, and then
It's always good when it goes.
Mitchell Moses getting his kick right.
Yeah.
What about that try at the end? That's what I wanted to talk about. Isaiah Papali's man fucking pass.
Oh yeah, that was mean.
Hey? Didn't have as good a
But
game.
also, side note, I did love
Didn't have as good a game. Fuck.
the Storm getting beat by the Cowboys because that
Yeah, that just gets me.
That's
going.
also good.
it just gives you a hard on, eh?
Mate, that's why you should have been third wheel over and the bloody thing, mate. Oh shit.
No, actually, that's more like this.
Hey, who doesn't like the Storm getting beaten?
No, I meant your hard on, man. Fuck. Scary shit.
Saying beaten and hard on the same conversation doesn't
Uh,
fly with me.
What are we talking about?
we're trying to get more followers, than eh?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
All right, Sammy.
Yeah, I've gone Raiders Rabbitohs as well. That 32-12. It was just a
And plus, Granddaddy Puppy got a try as well. On his 250th game.
yeah.
That was mean as well. Just straight like grunt.
Shit, they showed the highlights of all his hits. You know how they do like a person. Fuck.
Yeah. I just
Got how much of a weapon he was.
I'm not a fan of the Raiders at all. Never have been, never will. But
Eh?
for them,
Sticky will unsubscribe.
yeah.
He's done. He's gone.
Like, but they beat the Rabbitohs, my arch nemesis of a team. So you beauty. Nah, so that was my game around for sure. And it was bunny over hat sort of situation. No one picked it. So
I did.
yeah,
Guilty.
I didn't.
yeah. I don't
was
think
very
I ever.
close.
It was good too. I think they've got the right mix with that young Savage.
He was good, man.
Man.
Shit, he was good.
Yeah,
He's
he's like
quick.
obviously got the X factor, but they've remember when Ricky had to go at the media when they put Savage in, he didn't go that well.
Yeah.
They just chucked him. Like just do the normal, like ease him in, bit of winger, get him into it. Like he's going to be the
That
long
try
term.
he got just split them in half.
Crazy.
Eh?
That was mean.
That was a good
Did
try.
you see that? The Sevens player, Aussie Sevens player, play his first game for the Sharks.
Yeah.
So they tried
Oh,
the mids.
the who played fullback for them?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was mean.
Was it? Yeah. Shit, he was pretty good.
Isn't he? It's like some Olympian as well.
Nah,
Sevens.
Sevens though.
Oh,
Because there was a guy, there was a sprinter
Yes.
that joined the Olympic Sevens team as well. It was average as like quads of doom, but just fast as, but just he was
couldn't catch a ball to save his.
no he could, but he just couldn't play
Understand the game.
understand. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He's played rugby before, but he turned himself into a sprinter. Then it's hard to go from a
Trying to
sprinter
play
back to sport again. Anyway,
When's that New Zealand bloody Sevens player going to get a shot at the Storm? Has he played yet?
nah, he's been named on the extended bench, but he never gets a spot. But yes, I was just thinking they had that reserve winger play on the weekend. Oh shit! So I thought to myself,
Who else have they got? They got that Edamir as well in the centres. I think.
yeah.
He's
So
good.
I thought he might have got a shot last weekend because they shifted. Did Mini go into the? No, Mini still played. He went to fullback. He's at fullback now.
yeah.
But he's got to get a shot surely. But once again, they know a lot more than we know.
Yeah.
So we can't.
Well,
Hey,
possibly.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, game for next round is easy. Panthers Cowboys.
Yeah, well, I think we're all agreed on that.
Yeah, because it's just if the Cowboys are the legit team and they beat the number one team, then you can call them title contenders straight away.
Definitely.
And that puts the argument to rest straight away.
If you do the Storm, I guess they had a couple players out. Whereas, like,
But at the moment, I think they're sitting.
if they beat a full strength Penrith, then you're like,
But
holy
yeah,
shit.
Cowboys have got 3 players out, eh?
Oh yes, I did see that.
So
The
Tamalolo,
Nanai as well, is it?
Nanai, and Who's that bloody front rower? Big tall bloody Joga.
McLean.
McLean.
He's also my cousin.
A lot of cousins.
So he could be one that could be in that. We're talking about that Kiwis
Yeah.
team that didn't play for the Kiwis. He could
Yeah.
go. He's been a bit weird, eh? He went really good, went up there, and then did he get injured? I don't know if he got injured, but he went well off the boil.
He just seems like he could be a better player than he actually is. That's what I'm going to say.
Well, he was really good when he went up there. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Cruised. All right. What about you? You received yours?
The team game of the round.
Yep.
I agree with you guys there.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool. Sean Sharp. Beautiful.
But what I was going to say, the Cowboys are sitting technically second equal,
Yeah.
but like third on the table, just behind the Storm with points differential at the moment.
Well, Storm, hopefully that's pulled their bloody differential of like plus 5 million back
Down
in.
to like plus 4.5 million.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet. Have we done everything?
Yeah, I think we have.
Oh, the moment. We're bringing in a new segment.
I'm excited for this because I don't know.
Yeah, we've not shown Sam.
I love surprises.
Riley's been in the dark about it.
Yes.
And I probably won't even remember.
Favourite Kiwis moment when we lost that golden point, Tri-Nations, when Darren Lockyer scored on the post. No, that won't be it.
Love that moment. Okay. Is everybody ready?
Is it on Bluetooth? You need to show them as well, so you need to go
Oh, yeah. Hold up. I'm going to go full screen.
full screen.
Get me out of the...
And you ready?
Okay, I already know what it is right now. Sean Johnson. This was sexy, eh?
Sean Johnson
Yeah.
with the try that makes it
Yeah.
final. With literally seconds to play.
Ref taken
And
out.
now he's got a kick to win the game.
They shot out to the line. They opened up.
To take
Thank
his
you.
side to a World Cup final.
2018.
He's nailed it.
Oh, that's
He
awesome.
has
Oh,
nailed it.
yes.
It is New Zealand.
Why doesn't he just do that for the Warriors?
Oh, that was great because no one rushes out on them anymore.
In context, guys, do you want to tell them? Or just, if they're not going to watch the video. Cause
Oh, I'm going to overlay the video
Yep.
somehow.
Yep.
I might swim. Like, this is really pushing out the boat on my editing skills, but I'm sure I'll be able to sort
So
it
just
out.
imagine Sean Johnson getting rushed and skipping people.
2013 World Cup semi-final to then go face Aussie and get wasted. But we probably, from memory, we didn't really deserve. I think England played very well that game.
Yeah.
And then, I can't remember, it might have been Sinfield. And then Burgess
Yep.
rushed him.
Yeah.
Whack, later bolt, try, and then kicks the goal. How good. Come on, Shorty, get back to that, mate.
So going back to that, actually. No one rushes Sean Johnson anymore?
No. Like, because that is like a highlight now.
Yeah.
So like, okay.
Couldn't believe it. They rushed him. Oh, my
And
gosh.
look exactly what happened against the Raiders when they rushed him. Horsburgh. So
Snap
yeah,
ankles.
yeah. Oh, that's my favourite moment of the year, actually. That Horsburgh
He
moment.
went fully off the other direction.
It was pretty good. Because he made the mistake first.
Yeah.
Horsburgh.
That's right. Yeah, no, he didn't have a great game against us. But I still remember that was about 3 a.m. New
Shock,
Zealand
bruh.
time, that game. That was
Yeah.
about 3 a.m.
Yeah, yeah,
It was
I woke up the neighbourhood. Fuck, that was good. I was stoked.
yeah.
Quietly stoked.
i.e. Lenny's parents.
Loudly stoked.
But no.
So
Cool.
someone else going to have a turn next week? Bringing up one of their favourite Kiwi
might be
moments?
me because you might not be here next week.
I won't be
Oh,
here
yeah,
next week.
he's got his week off.
Yeah.
He's on parole.
Get the
enough.
other testy twisted,
No,
you know?
you get
Hey,
your
we'll
ankle
find some excuse for you.
Don't you get your ankle bracelet next week?
Yeah, Mrs. is going to give me it.
What, the bracelet or?
Something anyway, hopefully.
All right, great episode. Anyway, we need the outro music.
Oh shit! I think.
So the music tonight was brought to you by Da Cause, spelled DAKAUSE, on all platforms, Spotify and shit, YouTube, on Coast FM.
Who sung the intro to that first song?
That is Tainer Walters
Is it?
doing his impersonation of the Dalian Australian Cup, basically. It's bloody all time. That's why we
Yeah.
got him on the song, because
Yeah.
he kind of went a little bit viral in horse racing circles with his like word for word
Yeah.
reenactment of that
Oh, yeah.
race.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we made that for Boys Get Paid. Shout out to Luke Kemies and Boys Get Paid, baby, let's go. Yeah, so anyway, thanks to FitZone for sponsoring us, the Bears, my work time for editing,
The laptop I use.
the laptop, the power. Yeah, basically.
The life source.
The life source. All right, and we'll see you next week. Be kind, be nice.
I don't even know where this is going to start from, but let's go.
And also, if you're lucky,
Is that spelling supposed to be?
red, yes. And if you're lucky, you might get some of this.
Find me swimming like a zit in the wet. If it pulls up early, have to get to the vet. My bloody favorite cost me my bit, and you gotta
That'd be
write
right,
it out till there ain't none left. You can find me filling out my 10-leg emoji in the TAB, yeah, sipping on a Cody.
It's actually a Coldie, not a Cody. People have hit me up. They're like, oh, what does your TAB sell Codies? It's like, no, it's a Coldie. Like a cold beer or a beverage.
Like Cody.
A cold beverage, not a Cody.
8%? 8%?
8% codes, yeah, shit. No, silver bullet. You're 12%er.
Oh, that's it.
That's the street material. Later, boy.
Cheers.